to your news edition. These are the headlines. The President of the Republic, Abdelmadjid Tebboune, presides over the official opening of the 33rd edition of the Algerian Production Fair, held at the Exhibition Palace. The launch of World Arab Language Day celebration and the President of the Republic's award ceremony for Arabic language and literature presided over by the Prime Minister. Algerian startup delegation visits Slovenia to strengthen cooperation and exchange expertise. In Morocco, the Makhzen's policies leave Moroccan citizens alone to face the rising danger caused by the floods. Welcome back. The President of the Republic, Abdelmadjid Tebboune, chaired at the Exhibition Palace the opening ceremony of the 33rd edition of the Algerian Production Fair under the theme Algeria Produces Its Future. Upon his arrival, the President of the Republic was welcomed by the Prime Minister Sifi Gharieb, the Army General Saïd Chengriha, Minister Delegate to the Minister of National Defense, Chief of Staff of the People's National Army, the Minister of Foreign Trade and Export Promotion, Kamal Rezig, the Minister of Local Trade and National Market Regulation, Amal Abdel Latif, the Minister Governor of Algiers, Abdel Nour Rabhi, the General Director of the Algerian Agency for Investment Promotion, Omar Rakash, the President of the Algerian Economic Renewal, Kamal Moula, and the General Director of the Algerian Company for Fairs and Exports, Karim Boukadoum. The President of the Republic listened to a detailed explanation by the General Director of the Algerian Company for Fairs and Exports on the new exhibition pavilion named Palestine. Then he listened to a presentation made by the Minister of Local Trade and National Market Regulation, Amal Abdel Latif, on the structure of the economic sector, the report of the economic operators in the sector of production and services, and the participation of Algerian economic companies. The President of the Republic inaugurated the new exhibition pavilion named Palestine and gave the kick-off signal of the 33rd edition of the National Production Fair. The President of the Republic listened to a presentation made by the Minister of Local Trade and National Market Regulation, Amal Abdel Latif, on the structure of the economic sector, the report of the economic operators in the sector of production and services, and the participation of Algerian economic companies.
سيادة الرئيس، لنا الشرف العظيم أن تكونوا معنا اليوم لتدشين هذا الجناح العرض الجديد الذي تشرفتم بوضع حجره الأساسي. يعد هذا الجناح العرض جناح محوري وتجسيد عملي لبرنامج عصرنة وتنمية هذا قصر المعارض، ويعكس التزامكم الدائم بمرافقة الاستثمار والإنتاج الوطني الجزائري. هذا المبنى يشمل على طابق أرضي زائد طابقين مع علو ارتفاع يصل إلى 29 متر، مع مساحة إجمالية للأرضية ب 106,178.13 متر مربع. يتكون هذا المشروع الخاص بمساحات قاعة عرض ومنتدى.
سيد الرئيس، من حيث النسيج الاقتصادي فقد بلغ عدد المتعاملين الاقتصاديين المقيدين في السجل التجاري إلى غاية 10 ديسمبر 2025 2,419,913 متعامل اقتصادي، 89% أشخاص طبيعيين و11% أشخاص معنويين، وبالطبع 14.45% يمثلون ناشطون في قطاع إنتاج السلع والخدمات، وهذا ما يمثل 374,748 متعامل اقتصادي، 73% شخص طبيعي و27% شخص معنوي. ونلاحظ أن هناك تزايد في عدد المؤسسات. في 2020 كانت 338,039، وحاليا يعني إلى غاية 10 ديسمبر كاين زيادة ب 36,000 متعامل. يعني شهدت هذه الطبعة مشاركة قياسية، كان هناك زيادة من العارضين ب 30%. سجلنا 786 عارض، وبالطبع شهدت مساحة العرض ارتفاعا قياسيا فقط 11,000 متر مربع بفضل دخول حيز الخدمة لجناح العرض الجديد.
Accompanied by the Army General Said Tengriha, Minister Delegate to the Minister of National Defense, Chief of Staff of the People's National Army, the President of the Republic visited the Pavilion of National Defense, where he was given detailed explanations on the latest achievements of the military industry, notably the combat vehicles and the drone technologies. The President of the Republic visited the pavilion of the mechanical constructions of Canal, specialized in the small arm manufacturing, before listening to a presentation on the latest productions, notably the pride of the military industry, the semi-automatic shotgun. The President of the Republic also visited the pavilion of the central supply base of the 1st Military Region, where he was given several explanations on the battery production chain and the latest technologies in the sector of energy. Then, the President of the Republic visited the pavilion of the Automotive Parts Restoration Company to meet the needs of the Army and reach self-sufficiency. The President of the Republic visited the Pharmaceutical Industry Pavilion, where he was given explanations on the activities of the LDM Group and the new hormonal drug factory that produces a treatment for the thyroid gland. The President also visited the Jeep-Leg Pavilion, where he was briefed on the new products of the leading group in the milk and dairy products industry. Then he visited the pavilion of the General Directorate of Scientific Research and Technology Development, where he was given explanations of successful youth projects. The President visited the National Center of Biotechnology Research, where he was given explanations of the contribution of the center to agriculture. At the Agrodiv Group Pavilion, he was given a detailed presentation on the achievements and the new products of the Agri-Food Group. The President of the Republic also visited the Tosiali Group Pavilion, where he was given explanations on the new projects in Garaj Bilet and Bashar. At the National Company for Iron Production, the President of the Republic was given explanations on the new products such as car parts. Then, the President visited the Ceram Decor Pavilion, a company that produces mosaics and ceramics with more than 2,000 workers and exports to more than 25 countries. Algeria's National Production Fair opens its doors, showcasing local innovation and offering business opportunities to forge new partnerships. Pesmafar with more details.
More than 600 exhibitors from across the country are taking part today in the National Production Fair, an event bringing together key players from sectors ranging from new technologies and agri-food to industry and handicrafts.
We manufacture angle irons, as you can see, in all sizes. We have around 100 different types. We cover 50% of the national market, and we purchase our raw material from Algeria. Therefore, our integration rate is nearly 99%.
Startups are also strongly represented at this year's fair, with the main objective of showcasing their innovations and expanding their professional networks.
We are here to present our startup and secure contracts with partners, particularly in the oil and gas sector, where many participants are present. This gives us a real opportunity to win new contracts. It is a major opportunity for us. The goal today is to highlight our capacities, our expertise in our development. It is important to note that our equipment is not produced under license. It is 100% Algerian know-how, entirely developed in Algeria.
The National Production Fair will run until December 27, offering visitors the opportunity to discover a wide range of made-in-Algeria products, while providing entrepreneurs and startups with valuable opportunities to build partnerships and secure future contracts.
The Prime Minister Sifi Ghrieb chaired at the International Center of Conferences Abdellatif Rahal the start of the celebrations of the International Day of the Arabic Language and the awarding ceremony of the President of the Republic's Prize for Literature and Arabic Language. For this first edition, the prize includes 4 sectors: the rise of the Arabic language, the knowledge housing, translation, and the development of literary research that strengthens the pride of belonging to the nation. The ceremony was attended by members of the government, presidents, and representatives of official organizations. And the Higher Council of the Arabic Language honored the President of the Republic, Abdelmajid Tebboune, as a recognition of his efforts for the promotion of the Arabic language. The award was received on behalf of the President of the Republic by the Prime Minister Sifi Ghrieb. In his speech, the President of the Higher Council of the Arabic Language, Saleh Belaid, hailed the particular importance that the President of the Republic attaches to the Arabic language, believing that this award is a qualitative asset for the national culture and reflects the place of the Arabic language in the state's policies. Algeria marked the International Day of the Arabic Language by celebrating creativity and honoring excellence through the President of the Republic's Prize, reaffirming its commitment to the Arabic language. Details with Daniel Bahri.
Arabic lives in our hearts and shapes our identity. To honor its importance, Algeria celebrates the International Day of the Arabic Language by promoting creativity and strengthening its role in knowledge and literature.
وعلى الوفاء نبقى في خدمة لغتنا الجامعة.
We remain dedicated to serve our shared language and develop it to meet today's challenges. This requires removing obstacles and facing linguistic competition with confidence.
من رفع كل المضايقات.
Algeria also marked this occasion by awarding the winners of the first President of the Republic's Prize for Literature and the Arabic Language, the highest honor in this field.
شرف لي كبير.
It is a great honor to receive this prize. It fills me with pride and a deep sense of achievement in serving the Arab language.
بخدمة اللغة العربية.
أؤمن بأنه
I believe that creativity, whether through writing or drawing, is a message we pass on to future generations.
رسم لكلمة هو رسالة نقدمها للأجيال هذه. فوزي اليوم جعلني واثقة من
This achievement has strengthened my confidence and opened the door to a new beginning. I sincerely thank everyone behind this prize for supporting and motivating creators everywhere. The International Day of the Arabic Language holds deep meaning in Algeria. Developing Arabic is a national responsibility supported by strong political will, aiming to strengthen its role in administration, science, and technology. Arabic continues to grow in institutions, education, media, and scientific research. May it always remain a symbol of eloquence, wisdom, and proud expression.
Tasked by the President of the Republic, the State Minister for Foreign Affairs, National Community Abroad and African Affairs, Ahmed Attaf, takes part in Cairo in the second ministerial meeting of the Russian-African Partnership Forum on the 19th and 20th of December. This meeting is dedicated to the evaluation of the results of the implementation of the 2023-2026 Common Strategy. As part of the implementation of the Algerian-Russian bilateral military cooperation program for the year 2025, a detachment of the Russian naval fleet composed of the submarine Krasnodar and the maritime rescue tug Altai docked at the port of Algiers for a 4-day port call, during which the head of the mission, accompanied by his delegation, paid a courtesy visit to the commander of the Central Maritime Facade in the 1st Military Region at the headquarters of the Algiers Naval Base. Discussions focused on ways to strengthen bilateral cooperation and promote the sharing of expertise between the two navies. In this context, reciprocal visits will be organized between officers of the Algerian naval forces and the crew of the Russian detachment, enabling the exchange of knowledge and experience. Cultural and sports activities will also be organized for the benefit of the Russian detachment. Algeria's permanent representative to the United Nations, Hamar Ben Jama, insisted on the unity, sovereignty, independence and security of the Syrian territories and expressed the refusal of any foreign interference, affirming that the decisions regarding Syria should only be taken by Syrians and their legitimate representatives. We listen.
The A3+ reaffirms its full and enduring commitment to stand with Syria and its people, to support a Syrian-owned political process, to uphold its sovereignty and territorial integrity, and to mobilize international solidarity so that the Syrian people can rebuild their country in peace, in dignity, and stability. This Council must remain united and engaged to ensure that this historic opportunity translates into lasting peace for Syria and for the wider region.
Algeria is expanding opportunities for its startup ecosystem through international cooperation. In Ljubljana, exchanges with entrepreneurs and institutions highlighted successful innovation models and partnership-driven growth. Details with Mariam Damis and Daniel Bahri.
A former bicycle factory, this industrial site has been rehabilitated into a space dedicated to creativity and innovation. It's now part of Ljubljana's entrepreneurial ecosystem, promoting initiatives focused on the circular economy, design and know-how, all working to transform ideas into concrete solutions.
Aujourd'hui, on est très content d'être ici.
We're very happy to be here today to find the perfect balance between innovation and creativity. This ties directly into what we do at our startup, which focuses heavily on the circular economy.
Qui travaille énormément sur tout ce qui est économie circulaire.
En ce qui concerne la visite de la délégation ici.
Regarding the delegation's visit here in Slovenia, it was truly interesting for us as startups looking to discover new ecosystems and to be creative and innovative. Our visit to the Rogue Design Center was also very interesting and inspiring for us as startups. So it was a place where design, creativity and technology came together.
Donc c'était un endroit où le design, la créativité et la technologie se réunissent.
Every person that is trying to do the entrepreneurial part, they're doing heavy lifting because they try to find where the technology or the process could find a customer, yeah? And everyone, you know, in this group, I feel they have really good understanding about that and that they are, you know, succeed in their mission to do that.
After immersing themselves in a space dedicated to creativity, the delegation visited the public agency in charge of entrepreneurship. This meeting allowed the startups to better understand the support mechanisms, innovation opportunities, and prospects for accessing international markets.
The startup ecosystem is going to be one of the strongest ecosystems in the region. And we also like to cooperate with other ecosystems. That's why we talked to Algerian delegations today, so the Algerian startups, and sharing our knowledge.
Algeria and Slovenia confirmed through these meetings their common interest in developing partnerships in the field of innovation and new technologies, with a view to strengthen cooperation between their startup ecosystems.
In Morocco, citizens battle deadly floods on their own, highlighting the authorities' inaction and the shortcomings of governance. Besmathar.
خذ لي الماء على وليداتي على كل شيء وبقى عندي المراه حاصله.
والسيده ما بغاش تخرج قالت لك تيجي راجلها خايف والمراه واصل عندنا المحل هنا حتى شي حاجه. المواكن مشاو كل شيء مشى محلات مشاو كاين المحل اللي هبط بسليتو.
A wall of water swept through the region. These words echo the shock and despair of residents after a devastating flash flood claimed lives and left widespread destruction in an area long neglected by public authorities.
بنية تحتيه في اسفي والو زيرو تميش اسفي مهمشه بجميع النواحي. ولاد الشعب مولي عاموا ولاد الشعب مولي شبدوا الوقايه المدنيه راك تهز الناس ميت باش تعرف الوقايه المدنيه الدور تاعها هو هزت الناس ميتين جابتهم في الزوديا خرجتهم. اما الناس اللي تعتقوا الناس اللي بقاو حيين راه عتقوهم ولاد الشعب.
Amid the devastation, survivors recount harrowing experiences while local officials struggle to respond to the unfolding crisis. Left to confront the raging floods on their own, citizens bore the full impact of the disaster, a tragedy that beyond its natural causes exposes deep-seated policy failures and years of institutional neglect.
And with this, we come to the end of our edition. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being with us. Have a good night.